This is the overview for the asset model of Gama Tower, Indonesia, released for City Skylines 1. Is on the workshop. I'm going through some overview for the model construction. There is no Google Earth 3D model for this, so I have to create this from scratch. Luckily, at least we have a floor plan, so we can follow the outline shape. With a floor plan and known height of the building, it is sufficient to build the model. The texture used for this building are divided to two parts. One is for the tower facade, one is for the ground floor. The ground floor and some area of the upper side is one mesh, and the tower and the circular area is one mesh. This is 3/4 of a 4K texture in total. This one is the illumination map. The reason I use such a big texture for the facade is so I can build a not very repetitive illumination. This illumination is built based on a photograph I see. This one. I follow the pattern of the window illumination. The total try count is about 32K. It's alright for this type of model. The tower itself is just 14K. If you have looked very closely, you will notice that there is actually an interior for the entrance. Let me just set this to transparent for a moment. Okay. If you look closely in the game, you will see a simple interior for the entrance. Okay. It's very simple, very low poly, not much detail inside. This model took about 1 week to complete. About 2 days in drafting the outline shape. I just put 2 days in completing the blank model and maybe around 5 days to texture the whole thing. I do have one concern about this model because the facade includes something that might cause some graphical glitches. This thing. Long vertical lines. I would avoid modeling such a thing if it is very subtle, but this thing is actually very thick, maybe 1.5 feet, so I have to model it. The reason this is a point of concern is because in the game you will see anti-aliasing, pixel flickering when you're moving around, looking at vertical lines like this. So if I can avoid it, I avoid it. Unfortunately, in this case, I cannot because it is a prominent feature of the facade. Okay, that's about it.